It's the rain on my leaves.
It says we're going live.
In the moonlight shadow.
All right. It says we're live, Charlie. Look alive. Look alive. How do you like the music?
I wake up to a sunny day 'cause I love the rain.
You know, it wasn't rainy the first time we did this. No, the first time we did this, it was rainy. It was pouring rain. But we're in Michigan, so now completely sunny.
It was torrential downpour. People were pulling in their awnings. Everything was blowing over.
Yeah. And now it's all fine. In fact, Charlie was soaking wet. And then I went live and I realized that Michigan is on Eastern time. Anyway, how is everybody? And here's Chill Charlie.
Super
just
chill
chilling
Charlie.
out. He's just chilling out.
Super chill Charlie.
Yes. All right, Trish, you've got the. Oh well. Hey, real quick, housekeeping. Let me turn off the music. Who likes Eddie Rabbit? Eddie Rabbit. Any Eddie Rabbit fans?
Well, we just said we play that song for you because it felt so Michigan.
Yes.
Yes, because the weather here is crazy.
Totally crazy.
Torrential downpour to totally sunny. People are practically tanning out front.
They are.
Yeah.
They are. It was pouring rain.
Knows.
And at the same time, we ran out of fresh water. And the boys were siphoning the water out of the 5-gallon tank in the pouring rain. Charlie was wet. And I looked down. I'm like, it's 7 o'clock. We got to go live. And then it was false alarm. And now it's sunny. And everybody's back on the beach tanning.
It's the craziest thing.
Okay, so before we get into it, let's cover all the basics. One is audio good? I guess it is because people are commenting about the things that we're commenting about. But the audio, does it sound all right? And audio is very good, Dean. Okay, good. Thanks. And if for some reason we lose connection, then the strategy, what we do is I go back to Facebook and back to Patreon and I post a new link. So if this just blows up, then just go back to Patreon or Facebook and then just click the new link and I'll meet you right back here with the new live stream. That's how that works. But see, look what I have. I have the jetpack, so no one can block me. Last week,
show what it says.
I'll show that next. Last week we were on a Skype call.
Yes.
And the call drops. I'm like, what's going on? And I go in and Carson blocks me because we were using too much bandwidth. So look at this. This used to say dads. Look what it says now. Can you see that?
Sons. He put that label on top of it because Mark had labeled it. This is dads.
This is dads.
Don't touch. And then he goes in there and says,
first sons.
And first sons. Such a squirt.
Anyhow, so I got plenty better. Yes.
So we always start these off with a location update. We are in Michigan.
Yes.
But we just got done hanging out in Pentwater with the first ever Camp KYD. And it was an absolute blast.
So much fun.
It was so much fun. I think everybody there had a great time. They were meeting friends. We had a potluck at the end. There was some live music.
All right. Trish and I ate last. I don't know how many people were there. 175-ish?
I don't know.
Okay. I don't know how many people were there. We ate last because we were talking to everyone. There was so much food left over. I couldn't even believe it. And all of it was so good. It was
we were
so
like,
good.
This is amazing.
Yes.
If you get to go at a potluck to the very end of the line and you still have good food, I can't even imagine what was at the beginning. It was so yummy. So thank you, everyone, for being part of the first.
Yeah.
Camp
So
KYD.
I don't know. This might be a little bit out of order, but so the Michiganites. What are Michiganonies?
I don't know. What
Michigonis?
What are people from Michigan called?
Let's wait.
We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out.
So they kind of were talking about maybe doing Michiganders. Michiganders.
Oh my gosh, it's like a thing.
All right, Michiganders it is.
Wow.
I know. I've always said
that is so cool.
I
never knew that.
I've always said that when you get one crazy comment on YouTube, you think, well, okay, and then you get a second one, you're like, But then collectively, when everyone starts saying, you're like, all right, something's going on here. I think they're accurate. They're definitely accurate. Anyway, so when the Michiganders are talking about maybe doing a Camp KYD in Michigan next year and like self-hosting.
Yes.
And Trish and I are talking about maybe doing another Camp KYD out west.
Yes.
So, that would be really cool if we can create these annually in different areas and then the community can keep them going. Where are you going, Charlie? Charlie, it's okay. You can sit up here for now.
Come back. Okay.
All right. So Camp KYD was great. And Trish has the agenda. You want to go through the agenda?
So first we always do a location update. So we were in Pentwater. Mm-hmm. We are now in Grand Haven and we are making our way over to Wisconsin. So that's what we're doing. We're going to see some really great things along the way. We can't wait to share them with you. Mm-hmm. We are definitely going to do a meetup in Wisconsin. But before that, Mark is actually going to Portland.
Yes.
And so anybody here that's on the West Coast, the North.
Yeah, I'm
West Coast.
flying tomorrow to Portland and staying down in the Pearl District. And I'm going to be there for 5 days. Kind of sad. I could be good there and gone that long. And I'll be participating and speaking at the World Domination Summit, which is kind of like a marketing thing. And so I thought it would be really cool on Saturday morning if Charlie got down with the agenda.
Yes.
And
he's not a lapdog.
I thought it'd be cool to do a meetup on Saturday morning in the Pearl District, which is not an ideal, downtown is not an ideal place to do a meetup, but I kind of have to be tethered to the event. So I was thinking coffee, Saturday morning, downtown. I'll pick a location. I just saw a comment about Wisconsin. That meetup will probably be somewhere around Door County. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So anyhow, I'll send out more information about that. But if you're out in Oregon or near there, then let's come have some coffee together. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah. So you'll post about that.
I will post about that.
Okay. So that's the scoop.
Yes.
Wisconsin is next.
I can't even believe it's sunny. So we have the awning down on the deck to block the sun in our eyes. Crazy. All right, well, what's the rest of the agenda? Fill everyone in.
So let's see here.
We thought we'd keep this one to a half hour.
Yeah, so just the meetups and then insider trading. We were just.
Well, no, do the whole agenda so everyone knows.
Oh, well, it's
because there's some new people.
Brief. Oh, so usually for an agenda, what we do is we give a location update.
Mm-hmm.
We get some feedback, things that either we have a question,
like when we were considering changing rigs and changing trucks and talking about Charlie. All that was.
And there's usually one section that's bigger than another.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have insider trading, which only you know about first, that kind of stuff. This month, I feel like we've spilled the beans for past 3 months. So
there's been a lot of insider trading. I'm actually kind of excited. There's nothing to talk about. Someone says, what is it now? A diesel pusher?
No, anyway, no, nothing. So anyway, and then we round out this wonderfulness with a little giveaway.
Yes, and I think every quarter we do a big giveaway, and in between we do a Harvest Host giveaway. So this would be the last Harvest Host giveaway, and then we'll get something good for next time.
Something super cool.
All right, so that's kind of the agenda, and I guess for insider training we could just talk about Toy Gentry because I got some things to say about Toy Gentry.
What? Roll it out, babe.
Oh, right now?
Right now, do it.
Okay, so we did the lithium solar install, and I'll just give you the quick little rundown.
So
6 lithium batteries, which is crazy. A 3,000 watt Victron inverter, a 60 amp converter to put some more amperage in the batteries from the generator. Then we brought a 1-aught line from the second battery of the truck, and we brought it back through an Anderson connection, so I get 18 to 30 amps of DC. Getting kind of technical now, as we drive to charge the lithium.
Yes.
And then we have 1,200 watts of solar on the roof. And I will tell you, and of course we did that because we just wanted this rig to have like this awesome system.
To be like the super ginger.
But as soon as we got the solar installed, we went to a Harvest Host, and it's like we were back.
It felt so liberating. Okay, if you don't know what Harvest Host is, it's like this membership that you pay. It's about $80, maybe a little bit less. The price went up. And you get access to all these wineries and farms, and then they have another section of like golf courses, and you can stay there for the night for free with the idea that of course you'd be a patron of the site. So we went in and bought some bottles of wine to give away at Camp KYD. So it's
just to park at the winery and to have like the coffee in your morning and your hair dryer. And so what we said in the meeting is you do not, or in the video, is that you don't even need big expensive solar. You just simply need what it is that you use to feel independent. For season 1, I just wanted to be able to edit a video. We just like wanted to be able to charge a laptop. But now we got now we kind of don't want there to be a difference between dry camping and not dry camping, because otherwise we just simply won't dry camp.
Yeah.
We'll just skip.
So one of the things that we said when we were at Camp KYD, this is the shortened condensed version, is that one of the reasons that we absolutely love this community is because we can all interact together, and it doesn't matter if you have the silliest newbie, I'm super green question, or if you are able to dive into solar and you're like, okay, so this connection isn't going with that connection. There's someone along the way that's walked 1 or 2 steps before you and can help you. And so one thing that you had noticed is we went into another group and you asked a question about tires.
Oh, you mean early on?
Early on, right? And so when we were first starting out, and of course, you know that we had terrible luck with tires because we didn't understand all of it yet. So, and I think you got your head chewed off. And he was like, I'm never going to go back there again. So anyway, so what we absolutely love about this group is that anybody can ask anything, and there's always someone that is being helpful, but going out of their way to be helpful. So I just personally love that we all get to chat and to be part of this, and just to sit back even at Camp KYD and see other people like chatting and relationships forming, and go online and find out that people like went to flight school together and they and they met through KYD again. They reignited their friendship, or just different things. Ari and Jesse ended up finding a friend that they hadn't seen in years. So it's just, I love it.
Yes.
I love it. I love being here with you. So anyway, but the solar install was fantastic.
Yeah.
It was super
And so
cool.
we're kind of in the process now of just continuing to organize this monster. That's what everyone says. Every time we pull into a park, they're like, where are you going to put this monster? Everyone calls it monster.
Yeah.
Even people at Camp KYD said,
okay,
it's even bigger in person. It is.
It's big, right?
It's behemoth. And so we're just kind of in the process of continuing to make it feel like home, because candidly, it doesn't feel like home. Grand Ginger felt like home.
Yeah, it did.
But now that we have solar and we're independent, it took one giant leap toward that. And we're doing things to kind of soften it up a little bit and make it more convenient and get back to the point where it just feels more like it's a resource.
Oh,
yes. And of course, as soon as we get done with that, off Toy Ginger goes.
So yes. Okay, so one of the other things that if you're new to the Insider Group, you'll want to dig around on the Patreon page, because when we work with a company, we always like Battleborn Batteries. There's different companies that we work with, and we say that they gave us a product, not for our opinion, but because they know we can use it, and then we will say good, bad, all the stuff about it. That's our agreement.
Yeah.
But we always ask, hey, do you have anything that you could give the community? And whenever they say yes, we get that promo code and we put it in Patreon. So we always update that. We didn't get anything new this month because there was no new.
But I'm working on it.
Yes. So anyway, but when we do find that, go into Patreon and poke around. And if you ever have questions, you can always email us. And
where's Charlie? Why is he just over there having his bone? He should be here having his bone.
Because he has a special treat. Okay, so it's like a anyway.
Okay.
All
right, so that's what we got for Insider Trading. What else?
Okay, so let's see. It's very short this week. Do you have anything else you want to this month?
No.
Okay, so while you're thinking about anything else, let me see if Toy Ginger. Oh yes, Caleb wants a golf cart. Absolutely wants a golf cart, and it is totally not happening. Because everywhere we go, they have rules that say you have to be a legal driver, which I can totally appreciate. And so every single
dirt bikes, no, I don't think
weekend.
so. The problem we're having right now with Toy Ginger is that we are now going up through the Upper Peninsula down to Wisconsin, and then we'll be going back down to Indiana. By the way, we did go to Sandusky, and we did do Sandusky right before Detroit, but it was fast. And so what we figured we would do, because we have to go back to Indiana anyway for Carson, that we would, on our way back west, we would swing back through Ohio, because we missed an Ohio meetup. So that's kind of the plan there.
Oh, and speaking of that, we are going to be at the Grand Design Rally in.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, so that would be, we haven't made any public announcements about that yet.
No, we probably won't. But
no.
And I guess on that note, the fridge still isn't working. It's been 2.5 months. Norcold has decided to replace the fridge. Now the question is, when are we going to replace the fridge? So
how long have we had this rig?
2.5 months.
Yeah. So I've been working out of a Dometic freezer fridge thing, and it's been very funny. Actually, the freezer works. The fridge does not.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Dale's going to the rally, I think. I remember seeing it on Facebook. So anyhow, so the problem with the bikes and the toys is we're really like this season, there's just so much going on in the Heartland. I say this, who would have thought, but you all live there. It's like amazing.
Okay. We drove into Tennessee and we were like completely blown away. And then we were making our way through Kentucky. I mean, everything we've seen.
The Great Smoky National Park, or as you'll find in the video, I said the Great Smoky Mountains National Park had one of the best hikes we had ever done.
Like period.
Yeah, I mean, ever. in our top 5.
What was it called?
It was called the Chimney Rock hike. Was fantastic. Of course, we did 4 hikes there. I couldn't believe how much hiking we ended up doing, and we ended up seeing bears, and we saw bear cubs that were about this big, which was pretty crazy. I got some of that on video. So yeah, we were blown away. But anyway, getting back to my point, is the Heartland is surprisingly back to back, and the only way for us to go get bikes is to fly home. Trish go to the storage unit, get the bikes, move them to a bike store, and then ship to us. Way too much effort.
We should have left with them, but we didn't know what you didn't know. Then.
So I don't know.
So
I don't know. I don't think there's going to be much choice.
an
like that.
approximate time for a Wisconsin meetup, we have no idea. This is why we make terrible travel partners because, or, in caravans, people write letters to us all the time. Can you do a caravan through like Alaska? We're like, oh no, we are not good at that.
Well, look, we made reservations at Disney because of the big hoopla on the Fort Wilderness. And as a result of that, we ended up not staying at Lazy Days to get the fridge back because we were so concerned about losing our reservation at Fort Wilderness. And now we don't have a working fridge. So we've kind of come to the conclusion that if you're going to take a big trip, like a week or even a month, that reservations is probably the best way to go.
You don't want to be disappointed, get somewhere and then not have what you want.
But the drawback to it is that you end up having to scoot along and you end up having to reserve, stay going.
So anyway, so that's that. And then, so we will be circling back around and dropping back down so that we can see everybody in Ohio. And we have a volunteer opportunity happening in Tennessee, probably. So we're excited about that. We're kind of noodling that around, trying to figure it out. And we drop Carson off in about 6 short weeks. So
really?
That's
fast.
So I think so anyway, so that's what we're up to here. We're trying to make some really special times for the boys to kind of connect before they leave. One of the things that happened when Tori left for college, if you've ever had anybody who graduated from college or high school, you have the graduation, you maybe have a party, and then the summer goes and then they leave. Well, Tori left and then Caleb was like, wait a minute, she left for good. If I had known that, I would have said goodbye better. And so anyway, I think it all like sunk in a little late for him. And so I've been trying to make opportunities for Carson and Caleb to connect before he leaves so that he doesn't go through that same process. Like, wait, what? So anyway, so that's what we're like focused on in the next few weeks. And then we're going to make our way to Wisconsin.
A couple questions while you were talking. Jen asked, with such a large rig, do we find that we need to do more planning? Absolutely not. We have still not into it. Now, granted, it's 2.5 months in, what is it? Tampa, Savannah, Tennessee, Kentucky, Knoxville, Gatlinburg State Parks, and then up to Michigan. I guess that's pretty good distance. 0 reservations except for Grand Haven because Trish made these 6 months ago. No issues. We've stayed at 3 state parks. We've never been in a site where we couldn't put our side deck down. We have had 0 issues due to the size of this rig. And I'm not willing, I mean, I would say this here on a live stream. I wouldn't say this on the channel because we don't have enough experience. At the end of the season, we can make an assessment.
We can't do that now.
Yeah. And, we haven't been to national parks. We haven't been to
we can't get into national parks. Yeah. We wouldn't be allowed.
But we never went inside of a national park anyway. We always stood outside the national parks. We had resources, then we just drove in. That was our style.
If you're working from your rig, you can't go into a black hole.
There's no cell phone coverage in national parks.
If you were to go into Yellowstone and then not have connection, although we did have connection in Yellowstone, but places like Zion, Joshua Tree.
If I had to say in the last 2.5 months with the states that I mentioned, if we had any issues with the size of this rig, 0. And the side deck,
we've been able to put down the side deck. It's been great.
Every time.
Now, with all of that said, it is mentally exhausting to
true.
drive.
That is true.
Because you have to pull up your app. You got to make sure that you're on target. All the apps are not as intuitive as Google. So it's not like you can just be like, oh, let me just pop in a place to go
It's
eat
heavier.
Or something.
We're 29,500 pounds, and that's a lot heavier. And although the dually creates great stability and the fifth wheel creates enhanced stability and it rides and tows like a dream, it's still 29,500 pounds. So, Detroit's not exactly known for great roads. And when you hit the potholes,
to say, Alaska, Detroit.
Oh,
Detroit. Alaska wins.
And Illinois really
challenged.
The United States in terms of potholes. But anyway, so when you hit a pothole at 60 miles per hour with 29,500 pounds, I mean, you feel it.
Yes.
It's stable and it's not a problem, but it's boom.
Yes.
And so
they're asking, are we still using Truck Map? Yes.
Yeah, we're still using
Truck Map. If anybody else is using another app that they really like, tell us about it. There was one other that we started using, but then
Copilot, and it was just it was just too complicated. But Truck Map is pretty simple.
It's been
and we like that.
Yes.
And that's pretty good. How come people don't? A lot of people ask why I don't use the app.
On the cat scale.
Yeah, I don't on the cat scale app. I don't use the app because I've never really used the app, but maybe I should. I should use the app. I should use the app. But
let's do it.
There's not a lot of pain point. I pull up to the thing, I hit the button, they say you're good, and I go park and I walk inside and I get it. So there hasn't been a reason for me, but it'd be fun. I should do it.
I don't know why I'm saying you should do it. And I'm gonna have to go to more cat scales. Okay. Maybe we should never put it on his phone. So
Yeah,
okay,
where are the boys? The boys.
The boys are flying a kite and playing football.
Yeah.
Like right here out our window.
Yeah.
So anyway,
pretty much. I can't really look at. You can see the sun dropping.
Yes. Okay. So experiences in New York.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get some glasses.
Oh yes. Okay. Let's see. Headed to AirVenture Oshkosh. Yep.
Yeah. AirVenture is on the list. We were lucky enough to get media passes and a site, so we're pretty excited about it.
Yes. And let's see here. Somebody just said something. Wisconsin. We do not know the time frame yet, but we'll definitely announce that.
Yeah.
So, all right.
August.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
you want to do a giveaway?
I don't think it's August. See, I don't know. This is
Okay.
Yeah. So let's do a giveaway.
Okay.
I'm looking at.
What are you looking at?
At everyone's questions. Maybe in Oshkosh we should do like a little
randomize.
Okay, ready?
You don't have to close your eyes. 290.
Oh, let's see who 290
All right.
is.
Last
Hold
time
on.
I went over to Excel and it stayed open.
So it might stay open.
But let's see.
Any cheese factories. Ooh, I don't know. But I heard this weekend
is Mandy out of Burns, Wyoming.
Wow, Mandy, come on down.
Mandy.
How cool. Okay,
is Mandy
so
here?
Mandy will have
is
to
Mandy from
email us.
Wyoming here, from Burns, Wyoming here.
Well, she'll have to email us, and then we can.
Well, you have to email us, Mandy, and you have to ask us if you want a harvest host. Yes. Because if you don't want a harvest,
runner-up gift.
Well, we have a runner-up gift.
We can
no one's ever taken us up on it.
Yes.
But if you already have, you say, hey, I already have a harvest host, then you get the runner-up gift, the mystery runner-up gift.
Oh, very nice. So at Oklahoma,
yes, we're going to be on
Oshkosh.
Mackinac. Mackinac is actually our like quasi vacay.
Yes, we're going to stay for a couple of days and decompress with the family. That's what I was talking about. We're making memories with the boys.
I think we're going to record one day, and then I think we're going to put the camera away, and then we're just going to chill and like read.
No, we're not. No,
I'm gonna read.
Oh, okay. I want to be there for that, and then I'm gonna get the camera and I'm gonna turn it on so you can see him reading. Okay, that's never gonna happen. Okay, maybe small percentage. Okay,
yes.
At
airplane, Portland.
Yeah. No,
Alaska. I'm like Charlie.
Where are we going? Oshkosh.
Oshkosh.
At Oshkosh, if there are enough people, maybe we should just do like a little mini meetup there or something. Because we'll be there for a couple days.
I think that would work. That would be easy to do.
That'd be easy, and then that way other insiders can meet each other.
Hi from Mexico.
Woo! Yeah. Wow, that's awesome. So cool. So anyway, as always, this is a total blast.
Yes.
We love meeting up with you. We love all the emails that come in and the questions and I mean, just look at this. You ask, what is a Michiganer called? A Michiganer.
You've already forgotten.
A Michigander.
A Michigander.
Like 7 people. Michigander.
Yes.
So anyway.
7 people, like, yeah.
Yeah, but it was like boom, 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 boom. So anyway, this is an absolute pleasure for us to spend time with you and to be part of the insiders and just to be part of your community, because it really is a sum of the parts. It really is all of the people coming together.
Better lean back. Look at that.
Oh
no,
not for me.
Mind. Okay.
So anyway, that's all I was trying to say, and this is just great. Okay, so let's see, South Carolina,
Saskatchewan. You know what? We can't go to Canada yet because we don't have tags on the RV yet. They're coming. It took a long time just to figure out how to get tags, but until I get tags, it's not even an option.
Yeah.
But there's no time for Canada anyway, so it's not.
There really isn't. I wish there was.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, so the blinds are an interesting topic because
I don't know why they didn't put blinds.
There are no blinds for the slide, and so at nighttime it feels a little bit like a glass bowl.
A fish bowl.
A fish bowl.
But there's a little place, so we might get some.
Yeah, I think we might need something because it'd be nice to have right now.
Okay, so
Utah is an interesting one, Jay, because we are down. We're kind of toying around, no pun intended, with changing our route a little bit to drop into Arizona from Utah so that we can fill the tanks, go out in the middle of nowhere, and just dry camp and really see. I mean, we got like 115
Let's see
gallons
what
of fresh.
we're really made of.
Yes.
Like, can we actually?
Oh yeah, with 115 gallons of fresh and 6 lithium batteries. That'll put us to the test, Trish. That'll really test us.
Computers were like, we booned out all the time.
How do they do it?
How did they survive out there? So maybe we'll have to do it for an extended amount of time. So anyway, but I would really like to see.
You can do it, yes.
Yes, the beauty.
Yes.
Because there are no trees, so we can bring this beast way back somewhere.
Well, that's just it. On the West Coast, you
Okay,
can take
this is
take
intense.
these big rigs. You want to switch? Here, you can switch. You can take them. Get Charlie, so Charlie can say goodbye.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can take these big rigs out west because there's not a lot of trees to worry about and stuff like that. You know. When will the replay be uploaded? Which replay, Terry? And can our solar system run AC? Okay, here's the thing on this. I was pretty reluctant in the first time we did this install to say that like your AC could run off of solar, but I didn't have high efficiency ACs, and I think now we have high efficiency air conditioning. Hello, Charlie.
Here's my bud.
Hello, Charlie.
Here's my bud.
There.
You need to
Oh,
answer
the
that
sun,
question,
the
and
sun.
then I have something to
Okay.
say.
So
And then-
anyway,
Oh,
now with the
bye.
6 batteries and we have a high efficiency air conditioner, the folks at Future Sales were suggesting that they said on the exact same install that they just previously did, they ran the AC for 5 hours. And of course, now that
Who
we
loves
have the
solar? I do.
I do. So anyway, we're going to do some testing on that, but we did install the Easy Start micro air system on the middle air conditioning unit in the living room, and we'll be testing how long we can run it. But now with the onboard generator, we can really push it to the limits because when it runs, we have a get out of jail free.
Yes. So,
Charlie.
and you know what? Here's the
Charlie.
thing. We thought, oh, well, we'll never leave the dog. The dog will come with us on all the hikes. But Charlie can barely make it to the trash can. He is such a slow walker.
It's got a lot of energy in the morning, though.
Lot of energy
He's a
in the
morning.
morning.
He's a morning dog.
I soak it up. It's
Yeah.
about an hour right before I feed him.
Yes. But now,
And now-
at nighttime, at 8 o'clock at night, someone's
like,
very
He's
tired.
very tired. I just want to go lie down. I just want to go lie down. He can't even make around a full loop at the RV parks.
Yeah.
He comes alive with certain dogs though. So that's exciting.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, Missy got back to Terry, and I thought, thank you. I missed the whole Terry thing. Okay.
Okay. So, all right. Well, I think that's it. That's all we have to share.
Yeah. It's
So-
26 minutes and 30 seconds. Are there any questions? Just to fill up the
Thanks
last
for
3.5
taking my
minutes?
spot.
Yeah,
There's-
it's the least I could do.
That's so
I have my
nice.
glasses. Where are my glasses? There.
Okay, so let's see. Settle down, Charlie. Yes, I know. So distracting.
There we go.
There.
All's good now. Like Casey Neistat.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so that's it. We'll do this again. We do this once a month, but I think we kind of got
We love the live. Love the
crazy
live.
busy.
And not just because it's not another video to edit, but it's way more fun to have the
Way
live
more fun
interaction.
to have interaction.
Yes, but it is one less video I have to edit.
Yeah. So we do a insider update once a month. Usually it's like towards the beginning of the month, but this month has been kind of nutso. We stayed in a hotel.
Well, oh, sorry.
Solar.
Yeah.
We did something else.
Well, we stayed in a hotel to get our fridge fixed, and it didn't get fixed. Then
Oh,
we
yeah,
stayed in a
and then
hotel for the solar, and then there was
Let me tell you
else we did.
something. I feel bad for people who are, their rig goes kaput and then they're
man, yeah, I know.
nowhere.
Yeah.
And what do? They have to.
Yeah.
So that's my tip. Find a place where you can plug in and you can stay in the bay. Because as soon as I found out we were getting the fridge fixed and that we couldn't stay in the bay, I was like, so we have to spend money on a hotel? That's terrible.
You wouldn't believe it. We got an Airbnb, and there was a glitch in the app. So then I booked 2 Airbnbs, and then I canceled one Airbnb, and we went to the other Airbnb. And then the police showed up next door to the Airbnb,
and
and
there's
then
a
we're
dog
like,
that comes out and it's like sniffing
and
around.
we're like, we don't want to
and
stay
the
here.
neighbors are coming out, and I'm like, oh, we have to leave.
Yeah, we're like, we're not doing
We're
this.
not
And so then we
staying
went back to
here.
the hotel. Anyway,
It was bad.
someone asked about New England next year. We're hoping.
Yes. Oh my
Um,
gosh, I really want to do
Someone painted rocks. Yes, pictured rocks.
that. Okay,
We're trying to do
we're
pictured
trying
rocks.
to do pictured rock, but I think it's
It is
really
pretty far
very
north.
north.
It just depends on how fast we got to get to Oshkosh. Someone just asked a question. I'm reluctant to go up because then it doesn't auto scroll.
Are we going to have a special 2000K?
Oh,
video?
that's what it was. That's what it was. The 200K video. I don't think we have
No.
time.
Mm-mm.
I don't think so. I think
No.
we'll mention it
Yes,
at
maybe.
some
I
point.
don't-
Maybe not a special video, but we'll definitely mention it.
Well, it's so exciting. It's so exciting, but it's just that's exciting, but this is more exciting. And
That's,
I don't
that's
mean to,
exactly what I was going to say. I just don't want to make comparisons.
I
But
don't. Yeah, I know. I hate I hate doing that.
it was never about the numbers.
Number.
But we don't want to say that because we're grateful for the numbers. But it's really about the community. And so
when we have this community, and that's not saying
My
that
glasses
people
back on.
that we meet in the RV parks that say, "Oh my gosh, I watched your video and I have this rig because we watched you." I mean, that's what we're talking about. Like that eye to eye,
Yeah.
like that connection means so much more than a random number. I don't know,
Yeah.
but it is very special. So I hope I'm not just talking all over myself. But
Yeah.
now you know how we feel.
that is how we feel.
Mhm.
Kind of feel weird in
So-
my glasses now.
4th of July, any plans? Yes, we're gonna go hang out with our friends, the Coopers.
Yeah. We
That's
did that
why
with
we're here.
them on season 1, and so
Yes.
we're back.
And we don't know what's going to happen. They say that they just wait to find out what the weather is going to be, and then they make their plans. And we said, you're making plans, and we don't have to make plans.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that just works.
Yeah.
So anyway, they have teenager girls, and we have teenager boys, and it's just a really nice mix of personalities and funness. So anyway, okay, well, I don't want to just talk just to talk. I know that you guys are all busy. So
Yeah, all right.
thank you for being here.
All right, well, it's 30 minutes on the dot.
Thank you
We
for
need
being
outro
here.
music. Next time, let's get outro music.
You have. I love a rainy night. So anyway, hi from Montreal. Hello.
Here we go. Okay. Well, it's not raining anymore. Okay.
Oh yes, you make plans. Oh yes, with the weather garment. Yes. Mark and Charlie was saying yes. You both need sunglasses. You could both
this
like
is
go
so-
do a little.
This is so Eddie Rabbit.
This
All right.
is so
Well, that's what we have
funny.
for this live stream.
Okay, bye guys.
All right.
Bye.
You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
We'll catch you next time.
Bye.